hello YouTube. I started this fortress as an embark just to demonstrate how volcanoes erupt if you reclaim a site. But there is a small chance, a very small chance, that this fortress may still be viable. We have 5 dwarves here, one of whom is actually like someone who petitioned to come and kill monsters here. But we also have 1 pick. I didn't know if I was going to continue this fortress because all the miners had died and the picks had been left outside and everyone was locked in. But I decided, after managing to get the pick inside, that we'll carry on giving it a go. We'll see what happens. The big concern right now is actually getting any kind of migrants to come and repopulate the fortress, because frankly that magma is a bit of a bother. It's a bit of a bother. If anyone can think of a way to stop the flow, I'm all ears. I'm very interested in hearing about it, but have we still got a pair of yaks that can breed? Yak cow. Yak cow. Shit. Zinc cage, nickel cage. Anything in these cages? Doesn't look like it. No. No, they're just cages. For some reason, they didn't see fit to bring the animals indoors. Bit of a shame, but realistically, it's my fault. I should have set some kind of area for it, shouldn't I? They still haven't built the farm, but that's almost certainly to do with the fact that it's haunted. So what we'll do... Oh yeah, I see the little fella there. Look, there's the ghost. The bastard. Spooking out his dead relative. No, his living relatives. He's the dead relative. What a prick. Let's get rid of this dig order here, because it's not really of much purpose. And maybe start digging out some extra stuff then, I think. I think it will drain off the sides quicker than fill up the map. Well, let's hope so. Make a platform 2 Z levels above where you want to seal it off, then make a pond to drop water down onto the lava. Turns it into a block of obsidian. Ah, okay, that is a very good point. That is a very... It's an elaborate strategy, but I don't see why it's impossible. I don't see why it's impossible. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a crack. Now, we'll try and do it immediately. That's our first order of business. Let me just check that our digger will dig. How high up do we need to come? That's the floor we want to be on. Ah, okay. Can't easily build... Well, we can wall it off, I suppose. We can put extra walls in and fill it with water somehow. Difficult. Very difficult. That's alright, Sergeant Indy. You play as much Bannerlord as you like. You have... You feel free to play as much Bannerlord as you like. It's all good. Hello, Chunky Nut. Will rain make an obsidian lake? I'm not sure that the rain will come down at a pace fast enough to obsidianize all of the magma we have, because if we have a little peeky poo down here, you can see we've already had some significant spillage. However... Oh, shit. This magma here is only at 1s and 2s, and 1s and 2s don't take too long to evaporate, so maybe we'll just get like an area here and we'll be able to just deal with the surface magma. It seems unlikely though, because it is coming out at quite a pace. Like, we have to go to... Right, this is the last floor with no holes. This is the only floor with holes on so far that's got a magma. That's not strictly true, but yeah, it's coming through these 2 little gaps here. And it's coming through at a real heck of a pace. And it's filled up this floor. We've got to the level where there's 1 or 2 levels of magma just on the surface, but that's about it. And then any higher than that, and it basically stops raising. But that's maybe not the case forever, because like even where it's pouring out, it's like 4s and 5s deep. Difficult. Has anybody... oh, thank you, Claygree. Yeah, I thought the video doing the eruption was a fun little idea. Someone suggested it last time, didn't they? Did someone suggest it in Discord? I forget. Has anyone suggested carving fortifications off the edge of the map to drain some lava yet? No, nobody. The thing about that, both that idea and the trench idea, Chunky Nut, was that you can't actually dig on the very edgemost area of the map. So a trench will always just stop a block short of the edge of the map, which kind of prevents any proper off-flowing at the pace we need. Now, I did dig down into the stairs. Don't point with your finger, point with the mouse. I did this stairway down to the caverns, and I tried to redivert the magma down there. Obviously, anyone who's watched the video knows this, but for those who didn't see it, and it goes into the caverns and then into the water here, and then off the edge of the map. Oh look, we can see some obsidian that's been made here. Look, obsidian floor created by water meeting magma, and it will flow off there, but I don't feel like that's got a heavy enough flow through. What on earth is going on here? Obsidian. Oh, okay, we've got shitloads of obsidian going on here. Okay. Oh, hello. What, question mark? There we go. So yeah, it's not going off the side of the map fast enough down in the caverns, but if I could divert it much more dramatically. It's burnt nearly everything down there that wasn't growing out of the water though, which is very upsetting. Although, as an adjunct to having done that, it's also probably burnt any of the invaders who were down there, which is nice. It's good. It's nice to hear them screaming as their blood evaporates out of all of the pores on their skin. I like it. So you can smooth and fortify the edge of the map then? Because I assumed that if you couldn't dig it, you wouldn't be able to smooth and fortify. But, I mean, I'm not totally against the idea. We could attempt to dig around here. It's all soil. We can't smooth and fortify that. Although we could try digging a... How deep down do we need to go to find stone? Probably only 1 Z level. So we take a trench across here. The difficulty there, though, is removing all of this crap from here, because we can't channel it, can we? Because it's under magma. And we can't just dig it out, because as soon as we dig one out, it will start flooding in and fuck everybody doing the work. I feel like dropping the magma, the obsidian, dropping the water on top to obsidianize the magma seems like the most effective strategy, but it also seems like an incredibly labour-intensive strategy, especially with a population of 4 that we can actually task. Let's see who our survivors are, shall we? Let's have a little look at the cast. If we've got any interesting chaps, maybe we'll have a chance. So we've got Dacost, Idil, Cogsack, Onel and Stackhood. It looks like Cogsack has picked up the mayoral position. No, the trader. Okay, no mayor. Or maybe we never had a mayor. It might be expedition leader time. We don't appear to have any exciting skills here. Thank fuck we've got a farmer. That means we can actually make food once we've dealt with the ghost. We've got our stonecrafter / mason as well. I feel like... Plan what? How many slabs have I made? Let's find out how many slabs I've made. We'll go back into the game. Hang on a second. I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me. I won't abandon you. Don't worry. Go into here. We have a look at our stocks and we look up slabs. They're going to begin with S, aren't they? Stones? Splints? Oh, where are slabs? Okay, I'm going to do the hard way. The easy way, sorry. Gabbro slab. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 slabs. It's not quite enough to... Oh, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 slabs. Ah, shit. Are these things outside? We better check that. Stone. No, not stone. Stocks. E. S-O-A-B. Let's check out this slab, which is... Shift Z. Somewhere here. I don't see any slabs immediately apparent. Maybe we can have guys bolt out quick enough to grab the slabs to engrave the names. Let's put a workshop in the where the trade depot would have been to see if we can actually get our crafts dwarves going. Somebody's got the skill to try carving a slab. If there's a slab nearby, bingo, we're doing good. But if there isn't, we may not be able to grow any food owing to it being such a spooky garden. Spooky garden! How much magma is still to run off? Well, the thing about that is, it's not quite clear how many levels of magma are still to well up from below. Now, when we did the embark, the magma stopped at this level. This was the last level full to 7s. It has risen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 full Z levels and started the spillover. And it's sort of coming up 1s and 2s in this level. So it's still got a bit of upwell. But if it is enough to keep it filling and going up, it's slow. And if it does go up, the openings only increase as we do, and it's gonna just flood out. So at the moment, theoretically, this is as high as it's gonna go. We can work under that assumption, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a it's not a guarantee. And let me just catch up with chat here. It's gone Clay Creek. I was thinking water on the top, good strat, but Tidy has a good point. Infinite cave-ins. Infinite cave-ins? Holy shit. That sounds... how does that work? Infinite cave-ins? Hello, Bergendorf. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Cavern with magma near the real estate site solidified the magma. Perpetual lava flow? Yeah, it's a non-stop... it's a non-stop cavalcade of laughs. Okay, I've unpaused it. Let's see if our Crafts Dwarf workshop gets built. Oh, they can't do it because of that fucking thing laying on the floor. B, B, C to reclaim. Reclaim it. Oh, apparently that's just a green part of the unbuilt workshop. Fair enough. Is anyone going to do that? Needs wood, stone, bone working. Well, funnily enough, there is a character here who has it. Stackard. Where's Stackard? Let's find them. Pause. Pause. There we go. Who's this? Stackard. Stackard brand channel. Currently got no job. Well, I would disagree. I would like to point out the extant task of building this Crafts Dwarf workshop, but okay, let's give you a little way to go. Let you have a rest. Let you close your eyes. You've just seen, like, all of your friends you arrived at the fortress with, regardless of what migration wave you were in, vaporized by magma. So I can give you a moment to take a breath. Not much longer. I'm glad everything on the surface that could burn has burned. Those fires would have been a real frame rate killer. Oh, hello. What's this falling out of the sky? Don't tell me there's fucking blood rain as well. No? Pause. What have we got here? Oak leaves. Ah, shit. The leaves are falling off the trees. It hasn't burned everything that was there to burn. Oh, well. Could be worse, couldn't it? He says, knowing very well that it is very unlikely this could get worse. Come on. Come on, dig out. Do the Crafts Dwarf thing. Build the workshop. First you build the workshop, then you engrave the names, then you dismiss the haunty spooks, and then we get to eat. Yeah? Because you definitely brought all of that plump helmet spawn in, didn't you guys? Didn't you? I'm going to trust you, I'm not going to check. I'm just going to assume that you did what you should have done, because that's how the world turns round. Oh, then the burrow. Tidy, you observant, hawk-eyed motherfucker. Look at you go. Look at you go. Always saving the day by going, well, actually, I think you'll find you fucked up here. Come on, save. You can do it. Come on. Savey, savey. Savey, savey. If this fortress lives, it's going to be a pretty fucking epic endeavour. The first guys turned up. They were lured into a false sense of security by having a very benign, inoffensive undead on the surface that ran away if you got near it. And then they were wiped out by the marauding horde that it brought upon them. And then the next lot turned up, probably fully aware of the fact that the last people to come here had been disappeared without trace. And then, boom, off goes the volcano. Are you going to save, or is this just going to... Ah, shite. Come on. I've got grey screen. Out of alcohol. Oh, shit, we are, actually. That's a good point. We've got... No, we've got alcohol. We should have all the booze and food indoors. I'm pretty sure we have. Pretty sure. Hello, Pablo Rasta. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. That's exactly how Tidy talks. Probably. Oh, scoundrel, you fucked up yet again. How can you live with yourself like this? I'm sitting here getting very close to the edge of the dark place, about to do a whole skit about Tidy trying to encourage me to commit suicide, which is invariably way beyond the pale and going to breach TOS somehow, so let's not do it. Ah, shit. I just said what I was going to do, didn't I? Never mind. Let's unsuspend this and see if... Oh, look. Spooky Boy's gone off into the walls. He's hiding. Spooky, scary Ghostington sends shivers down farmers' spines. No, he's come out the wall again. Nobody's coming up here to deal with the farm, though. Have they already... They've suspended it already. Why so, sir? Why so? Let's have a little look at the alerts. Item blocking site. Are you for fucking real? DBC. Let's reclaim this single pile of logs that, contrary to my previous understanding of the situation, has been preventing the construction of a farm. Because previously I thought it was a ghost. Turns out, logs far more dangerous to human life than the undead. Are ghosts undead? I don't think they qualify as undead because they're very, iconically dead. Hello! Look at that. We've got a farm ready to go. A farm nearly ready to go. Get away from here, spookers. Yes. Okay, right. What do we grow? Plump helmets. When do we grow it? All year round. That's how it goes round here. Summer, spring, winter, fall. All you gotta do is call. Plump helmets, plump helmets. Sorry. I appear to be going a little bit soft-headed, but that's fine. That's fine. Where's the... here we go. I found it. Okay, so the magma's made its way... Sorry, it's on the surface. Lava has made its way to our gates. That's good. Let's see what we can get done here. Could you please make a memorial... Oh, my phone's going off. It's okay. It's just telling me that Snoop Doggy Dogg has gone live to play Madden. Okay. Right. I noticed that none of these are claiming that we're being haunted, even though we know for a fact that old Raoul here is definitely haunting the fortress. Okay, so we want Raoul. We want to also add Erush, and then we want to add Rando, Noodle McTeepee, Choo Choo Tracks. Are we doing double down dwarves on this one? Are we allowing people who've died to claim a new dwarf, or are we taking historical positions from now on? Because that's a bit of a bum deal for the initial embarkers, right? We'll see, we'll see. Let's see if the guy runs down here to start engraving. He bloody well better do, because otherwise it's going to be Spook City forever. And I don't want it to be Spook City forever. At best, I would like it to be Spook City for a couple of days. A little bit of Spook City's fun, but too much Spook City and pants get shitty. They're planting plump helmets. It's good, provided the booze we've got with us lasts long enough. I think we might have a good food footing. We could end up in the tens of thousands of plump helmets arena again. Plump helmet arena. It's not something you'd expect to hear every day. Do I attempt to breach the caverns? I don't think that's an ideal cause just yet. We're gonna just try and get these lads settled in, and then we're going to start thinking about what goes on with the magma. Because right now, we're in a do-or-die scenario. And I think that we should probably do. Now, I've dug down a few floors already. This seems like a good place to begin something. So, how far away from the bottom of the map? Not too bad. We're not central, but we're not perilously close to any given edge. It's nice. So, on this floor... I think what I'm going to do is take our first dig for some crafts shops, right? And the first thing we're doing is masons, and in fact, no, I'm going to make this entire floor just for masonry, okay? I'm saying okay like your opinion will actually sway things in this matter. It won't. I'm doing it. This is going to be our mason's floor, okay? And what we're going to have is Mason's workshops over here. We're going to have an enormous, unbelievably scaled stockpile of stone. Oh, look at that. Of course it's 3 long. I made the corridor 3 long. Fuckwitted buffoon. We're going to make an enormous little stockpile of stone there. An enormous stockpile of stone there. We're going to put our Mason's workshops in here. Hooray, hurrah. But we're also going to put bedrooms for our masons on this floor. Oh, you say, scoundrel, what an intriguing notion. Why do it so? To keep everybody who works on masonry in the masons area. How does that sound? It's pretty fucking groovy, isn't it? It's going to be fun. It's going to make pathing so much simpler, he says. I'm not entirely sure that he's correct. We're going to give people 3x4 rooms. I know people say that's wildly extravagant, but I like to at least, be able to see. Okay, he's getting a 3x5. Let's do 3x5. Fuck it. Why not? Oh, I've just remembered GUI Stamper. Oh God. If you haven't seen this, guys. GUI/Stamper. There we go. Oh, Cupo, you lovely man. Here we go. Let's start a corner there, finish a corner there, and bosh. Da 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 da. Pure fucking cool. Can we flip this thing? Of course we can. How do we do it though? H for flip horizontal. Bosh. There we go. So what we've got here is 8 rooms for a potential 8 workers and the families thereof, because once people get married and hook up, they decide to stay in these places for a fairly substantial amount, with a fairly substantial amount of family members. I should have moved this entire thing 1 step down, but that's fine, because what I'm going to do is set brush. I'm going to do this. Bosh. We're going to put a little version of that there. Fine. And then I'm going to say X. We're going to remove this bad boy here. Remove this bad boy here. There we go. Lovely. We're going to put a little bit of a nubbin over here. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to copy it. Look at that. Back to DF Hack. GUI Stamper. Da, 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 da. High level dwarf fortressing. Hope you all appreciate the magnitude of these strats. Just how impressive this is. There we go. Lovely. Got a little... Actually, you know what I could do? Holy motherfucking God. I could just template the entire floor and go... Oh, God. Hang on. This is incredible. I'm getting carried away. I'm sure I'm being the victim of my own hubris in some way, but fuck it, who cares? Let's get hubristic, motherfuckers. Oh wait, this is going to take forever to dig out, isn't it? I've got 1 miner. Okay. Hubris checked. Let's just let him get on with this. Let's let our single miner... Oh no, we've got 4 miners. Fuck. Let's disable it on some of the other chaps. What do? You're the trader, are you? You know what? I don't think you are anymore. I think this secondary farmerman can become... Oh, what? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking at people in Dwarf Therapist. Let's go over here, look. I've got these dwarves here. Now, this guy, he can't do shit. We can't give him any tasks. But all of these guys, they can do mining. I don't want our crafts dwarf / mason mining. That's no use, so we're going to disable his mining. I don't want our top tier farmer mining, so we'll disable his mining job. Cogsack here is the broker, which means if he's mining, he could end up some distance away from the broker. We can't do any trading. Actually, the other guy who's a secondary miner, you carry on. It's Cogsack, the broker, who's going to start being a miner. There we go, bang. Now hopefully whoever has the pick will give it to Cogsack if it's not him. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. If someone picks up this mining job, we'll know that we got it right. Won't we? Dwarves. Yes? Question mark. Have I given any other mining jobs? Don't think so. Don't think so. Oh, look at that. We've got some PMs on the way. PMs? PHs. PHs. Some acidic measures. Plump helmets. Let's keep checking out what's going on the surface. Have they done anything in these? No. Not one fucking job has been done. Okay, don't worry. We can build a mason's workshop just outside the door here, and we'll make ourselves some sweet, sweet slabs. Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet slabs. But first, D, B, C, we're going to reclaim some of this stone that's in the fortress, because otherwise they won't use it. It'll sit there forever, and it'll just mess the place up a bit, and I don't like that. I don't want the place messed up. There we go. Get rid of all this crap. Oh, it looks like there's some clothing in the corridor as well. An alpaca wool robe. Someone has decided to strip their clothing off as they head towards the farm. Interesting choice. Not sure why you would do that. I would think a farm is probably a good place to be fully clothed. Lots of accidents, lots of potential for workplace hazards on the farm. You certainly don't want to be naked as you're leaning forward over a set of spinning blades designed for removing wheat from chaff, do you? Or whatever spinning blades on a farm I want to do. Okay, I've unpaused it now. We've got our mason's workshop built, so that means we need some slabs. Add Alt-S slabs. You know what? I'm just going to put that on repeat for a bit. We don't need blocks right now. Let's see what he does. Let's see which takes precedence for him, because he is the craft dwarf and the mason. So presumably he'll make the slab, and then take it over to the crafts dwarf workshop and make an engraved slab. Nope, he's just going to keep making slabs until he runs out of stone. Fair enough. Take the repeat off. Add Alt-S. Add Alt-S. There we go. Just give him a full queue of slabs, and then we should be good. We should be good, right? Question mark? It'll be fine. Doggy Dog 20 chat rules don't hate. Surely it's not 20, it's 240, isn't it? 420. Fuck. I got those numbers the wrong way around. I'm in love with GUI Stamper. It's amazing. Bit of the old GUI. Very nice. The magma doesn't seem to be getting much further. It's advancing very slowly now, which makes me think that perhaps we've hit equilibrium point, which means maybe we can strike out and open a doorway to the surface over here somewhere. I mean, that might be madness. I mean, it's not just magma we have to worry about. There's undead as well. And frankly, as long as it's like this, the undead can't get in. It's good. I like it. I don't like the fact that we've got both of our anvils lost outside now. I've just realised that. That's going to make what would have been a very easy to get started metal industry quite difficult. Quite difficult indeed. Wait, the infinite... If we make the entire... We were saying about infinite cave-ins, if we turn the top of the volcano into obsidian. If they're on the edge, do they count as being connected to the wall? Or is that mad talk? Is that crazy language? Is he still building stuff, or is he not building stuff? I don't think he's making any more slabs, is he? What are you doing, sir? Why have you fucked off? Oh, everyone's gone to the farm to grab their plump helmets. That's good. You go grab your plump helmets. The ghost appears to be sulking. Just sits in the corner of the farm cavern looking at people going, you've moved into my barely finished home. Ooh. That's what you want from a ghost, really. Just sitting away, not causing too much grief, not winding people up. Just get out of the way. We're making memorial slabs. We're on it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Things will be much better soon. Don't worry, Ral. You will be dismissed. Dismissed as a spook. I mean, your body's already been cremated, presumably. Jesus Christ. How long is it going to take to get these slabs done? Have we built any here? No, still doing them. He's built a few good ones, though, so that's nice. That's nice. We'll have something to put the memorial slabs on, at least. Okay, is anyone doing the mining? Has that begun yet? Where is the mining being done? Down here? Yes! Hello! It looks like things aren't as bad as we'd thought. Looking very good. What happens if you deconstruct the lever? I feel like that's the kind of question you would know the answer to, Tidy, and may indeed be a rhetorical device aimed at getting me to remove the lever and have some comic effect take place. I mean, it would make it impossible for anyone to accidentally flip the lever and open the gate, wouldn't it? But, I mean... Is that the worst thing in the world? Why are there no... Where is my mason? What's he up to? What's his plan here? There seems to be no rhyme or reason to what he's up to, but whatever. Maybe he's coming down here to grab the stone he needs? He shouldn't be, though. He should be just grabbing the nearest stone, right? Oh, No, this won't. Oh, maybe it is the closest stone, because he's on the old... it's the stone that's directly below, isn't it? Ah, shitbags. And again, is it directly below? Probably is, isn't it? Oh, bollocks. So if you're totally closed off, how will migrants get in? A secret backdoor with traps could work. Well, I'm interested in doing that, Pablo, but for now, we'll wait for them to turn up, because I think we'll be good. I think ghosts can flip levers. Oh, shit. Maybe we should remove it. Deconstruct the bridge. I'm not sure that's the best idea. Our yak cow's not doing very well. That's a problem. Then again, if we go to the farm zone, I believe we've been getting some fairly substantial moss growth in there. So what I'm going to do is say and we're going to give them a haunted pasture. That'll be lovely, won't it? Very spooky, but also spooky. It's good. How do we make pasture? It's N, isn't it? It is. And then Shift N, and we assign the yak cow. Why is the plus button not working? Numpad plus is being a bit of a Dickens. What's all this about? Numlock? It's got nothing to do with numlock. It just skips between the top and the bottom. How about if I hold shift? Oh, fuck you, numpad. Why you got a break on me? It's alright, I've got the regular keys. It's fine, no need to worry. Okay, so we'll get our yaks up there. They should be able to eat, maybe not drink, unless they can drink booze. Hopefully they can chew fluids out of grass at a rate good enough to keep them hydrated. That would be the ideal outcome. Just sit up a bit. There we go. Oh boy, this is going to take forever, isn't it? Absolutely forever. Although that said, if I make some higher priority dig orders, we can get some space out for the mason to be moved down here. That's a clever idea, scoundrel. Well done. So go to priority 1 mining, and we'll just say this bit here first. There we go. And then after he's dug that bit he's working on. Sure, of course, because the stuff you template with GUI stamper's higher than priority 1. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it take precedent over what you've said explicitly is urgent? Ugh, let's look at chat. Scoundrel, could you undesignate that channeling on the surface magma? It's driving me nuts. Yeah, sure. That's a good idea, actually. Let's do that. DX. There we go. Boop, gone. Gone. Yeah, some brave dwarf will give it a go at some point. They're not smart enough to think, no, I don't think I will. Well, we've got a fairly fancy waterfall here. I'm wondering if we could, like, do a channel around what we've got already here and then sort of contain it, because the pace at which it's going now is pretty slow. I'm hoping it doesn't reach the... Oh, hello, an ambush! Is that the ambush you're talking about? A giant olm partial skeleton. Oh, here we go, there's something here. What's this? A troglodyte? Well, that can't be the ambush, can it? Who gives a fuck about troglodytes? Nobody, that's who. So where's the ambush? An amphibian woman blowgunner. Is that it? One amphibian woman has come to attack. I mean, it's not really a fucking ambush, is it? Hello, why has that suddenly opened up the entire map? I don't know what happened there. The troglodytes did her in pretty quickly, though. Good God, imagine that. Imagine being so crap the troglodytes take you out. Oh well, never mind. Never mind, it can't be helped. Just going to check that that mason hasn't died. Nope, still got all the dwarves we had a minute ago. We're all good. I'm imagining like a trench around the outside of this might do something, but you're right, the miners would probably stand in the magma in order to mine it. So let's just let it reach its natural conclusion. It looks like... Is this grass? There's no way our dwarves have had long enough to vomit this all up. It looks like the grass is coming back where the fires have been, so it's not actually that terrible. We do have a hell of a lot of ash on the surface, though. A hell of a lot. Which is fine. I'm sure we can find some practical use for it. Off goes the mason again. How many slabs has he got to do? One more slab. Okay, we'll let him get on with that. We'll let him get on with it. So, what have we got going on here? If I come back up. It looks like plump helmet production is going well. Our yaks are doing okay. We should be able to milk and make cheese from their milk. So that's good. We can't shear them, unfortunately. I'm fairly certain yak hair is not an ideal thread making material. I have flooded the undergrounders home with magma, that's true, but I don't think we're getting that much magma because, yeah, it's not really advanced any further than it was when we started looking at the beginning because it's running off the edge of the map there. Hasn't even destroyed all of their water on this side of the caves. They're fine. It's just toxic vapours coming off the magma that's upsetting them. That's all. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. It's just gentrification in action. Okay, he's bringing down his materials to make... He's starting to do the slabs. Look, he's in the Craftsdwarf workshop. Presumably creating some lovely memorial slabs for us to have commemorate the dead, right? How many has he made now? None. Still hasn't done Rowls. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. We can move the mason down here in a second. Come on. Dig it out. That miner's skill must be going up pretty quickly. Last time I checked they had level 2. They've now got level 3. Hooray. I wonder what you were originally intended to be. Cogsack. I'm seeing glass making as one of your options. Oh, you were the broker, weren't you? That's right. We gave the broker a little bit of glass making on the side, just to see if he'd be interested in getting some magma glass furnaces going, but I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen now. Well, we'll get around to it. We will tap that volcano one day. We'll tap it. Don't you worry. Let's have a look. Oh, there's shitloads of sand. Oh, we've got sand beyond sand. So much sand. Sand like you wouldn't believe. Sand everywhere. Let's build a mason's workshop now, he says, for some reason not focused on the right window. Build WM. BWM. Let's put the mason's workshop in the corner or freestanding. I'm putting it in the corner. I'm going to build it out of andesite. And then maybe I'll put a little stone stockpile around it just to keep it fed. Nah, we'll leave it. There comes the mason. I'm coming up to the surface now to deconstruct this bad boy. We don't need that one. And how many orders have we got still here? Loads. He hasn't done a single memorial slab because apparently he feels uninspired and wants to instead come down here and build another mason's workshop. That's fine. That's fine. One of these bedrooms will be yours. How exciting, eh? How blooming exciting. Need to get him to make some doors for these bedrooms. That should be fine. Add, construct door. That God, why does the plus sign on the numpad have to be the first one to go? I actually use that. I use it all the time in Dwarf Fortress. Hey, look at all those slabs ready to be done. Don't go and make doors. What are you playing at? Don't go to make doors. Come on, you little fucking tit. Stay here, cancel all the orders, The dead must be memorialised first. You going to stop hauling that stone and come and do some lovely memorial craftsmanship? Even though you literally have no points in that skill, just the order to do it. Come on. He's probably holding the chisel at the wrong end going... Or holding it in one hand and then just smashing the hammer onto the slab. We'll see. Come on, you should be doing it. Why are you not doing that? Why are you being so crazy? Such a little Dickens, I don't know why I went so mad and decided the first thing I needed to do was this massive haul of thingies. This is insane. Let's put these down to priority 7. So we can actually make ourselves like a food storage and preparation area. It's probably going to be a little bit more useful, isn't it? It's going to be a little bit more practical. Just a shade. Just a touch. Sorry, got a little carried away there with the silence and thought I'd better interject with a bit of swearing and hurting. Oh, hello, careful, careful. There we go. Okay, so now if we come up... Do I just come one level up to build the dining hall? And food area, or what? Or do we put the food area near the farm? That is pretty near the farm, actually, isn't it? Okay, I'm doing it here. This is the area we're going to put food and dining. Food and dining? Very, very, very closely related things. Okay, that doesn't want to be 7. That wants to be priority 1. That wants to be very high priority. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dig a little doorway here. And we're going to do big food stockpile. Because everybody loves a big food stockpile, don't they? Everybody loves a big food stockpile. And then on the other side, I think we'll have processing rooms for stills. What else should we have? Kitchens. That needs to be about that big. All that kind of gubbins. And theoretically, that will give us a lovely little boost to our food preparation, won't it? Let's have another check for those slabs. Have you done any more memorial slabbing? Of course he hasn't. Don't know why you haven't done that. Let's make that a high priority. We've got a ghost on the loose, right? You do know that, don't you? You do know that, or do you find that some kind of reassuring symbol of the fact that you won't be gone after you die? Is that what you're clinging on to? You don't want to send him off into the light because you want a little bit of hope in your life? Well, fuck you. Fuck you and your hope. No? He's just going to pop up here. He's too busy fucking around with cats. That's what he's doing. Am I going to have to build a butcher's shop and deal with these cats? And by deal, I mean kill. Come on, don't just stand there in the workshop. I'm threatening your pets. Ah, there we go. That got him moving. Or did it? No, he's just decided he's going to stand there. Come on. Stone crafting is the skill, right? Maybe it's stone detailing. I'm going to add that as an option as well. Commit. I bet he makes a beeline for the workshop now, doesn't he? He did. It's an engraver. What an idiot. I got it entirely wrong. Excuse me, says Murder Machine, G69. That's a lot of lava. It is a lot of lava. It's an exceptional amount of lava. But, you know, let's not get too worried about it. There is an anvil laying out in the lava. Actually, I think you'll find there are 2 anvils out there, one of which is in the lava and the other one just a little bit further away. We locked ourselves in. I mean, I should probably retrieve the steel anvil out there, shouldn't I, thinking about it, if it's an option. But I don't want to dig big ugly tunnels into the walls that we have to close off. Hello, Curly Fries. The lava has not come to a stop fully. It's still creeping along. It's got a lot slower than it was, but it's still creeping along. But it's also very shallow, so I'm hoping that it will dissolve. Evaporate. If we're lucky, it'll evaporate nicely and leave behind that little anvil. We'll be able to reclaim it. Come on, game, save. Why no save? Why you take so long? Come on. Come on. We've got to get things ready for the next wave of migrants. I mean, fingers crossed anyone wants to come and live here. The first people who moved in never got heard of again because undead came and tore them apart, and the second lot won't get heard of again because they had to lock themselves inside a mountain to avoid a scalding sea of magma. Or lava, sorry, it's on the surface. Where's the steel anvil gone? Oh, don't tell me that's the steel anvil in the magma. That's the iron one. There should be a steel one over here somewhere. Where is that bad boy? Did some clever clogs get that indoors? That sounds too smart for dwarves. No, there it is. Look, I see it. There's your little anvil. Gonna unforbid it. Not that it makes any difference right now, because, you know, nobody can get to it. Although maybe... Do I dig a second gateway straight across here? I mean, it immediately opens us up to more zombie attacks, doesn't it? There's been no zombies immediately, though, have there? Yeah, oh, actually, it's not doing too badly, to be honest. We're up at 100 odd frames a second, unpaused, so we're not doing too badly at all. Up for digging out to it and walling off again. Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Priority number 1, please, mining designator. Thank you very much. Off we go. There we go. So we have a secondary exit. Let's check to see if our miner's still busy with his food area. He is. We need to set this to priority 2, don't we? Designate priority 2. Oh god, the game is so difficult with just one miner. What? Question mark? Designate. There we go. Now we want priority. Let's call this priority 4. Back to standard priority, because we made all that stuff downstairs priority 7, didn't we? So he's not gonna prioritise that yet, is he? Is he? He might. He might be a bit of a papage, a bit of a fool, a bit of a moron, an idiot, a buffoon, a Tom Noddy Winkleskin. Spot which one of those I made up. Okay, there we go. Why not just build a large number of cage traps prior to digging? Well, we need to. The only reason to open up to the outside world right now is to let in migrants who aren't here yet, or reclaim that anvil. And in order to do that, we actually have to get the anvil at least. We have to pierce the outside. We have to actually link up. Then again, we can build a bridge pretty quickly. I think we've got enough. Have we got enough mechanisms? I don't think we have a mechanic anymore. We've got one set of mechanisms here, but that's not going to be enough, is it? Ah, shite. Who do we take off their current task to make a mechanic? Let's have a little look at Dwarf Therapist. Got our miner. Pretty important job. Can't have them doing anything else. We've got 2 farmers. I suppose we could make our lesser farmer now the mechanic. Seems like a fairly substantial change, doesn't it? This one has dreams of being a soaper. Maybe we'll try and drive that ambition into mechanics. There you go. Commit. You're now no longer a farmer, you're a mechanic. So let's build the mechanics workshop. Where do we build it? For now, I think we'll build it down where the intended masons area will be. No, not a bower's workshop. I want a mechanics workshop, which of course is hotkey T. Why would it be anything else? Just bung it there for now. And we'll order up a shitload of sweet... I was going to say anvils, but we can't make anvils there. What are we talking about? Mechanisms. Mechanisms. Come on, scoundrel. Plug your brain in. Oh. An elven caravan. Oh my goodness. Please excuse me. Thank you for the poop there, Tidy. There we go. Back over. We've got an elven caravan turning up. They're somewhere down here. I don't see them. Does anyone else see them? They're not coming over because we don't have a trade depot available. Oh, well. Not good enough for you, are we? Looks like we've got most of our memorial slabs ready, though. So, let's build Alt-S, place a slab. Where do we want to place it? Just here will do, I think. Memorial, there we go. Do another one. Alt-S, there we go. Pop that there. Olivine. No, that wasn't a good thing to do, was it? Because that could have been any old slab. It wasn't necessarily the one we wanted. Get rid of. There we go. So, build. Alt-S. There we go. Pop that there. Press X for the expanded list. Oh, stop pressing the numpad plus key. Of all the keys that could die. Let's Alt-S again. Add another slab. Press X. There's a marble memorial. Alt-S. Enter. X. Marble memorial. Alt-S, enter. We're nearly done with this. We'll be getting back to the more interesting stuff in a minute, but it is vital that our fortress is not haunted by the fallen, because at the moment they outnumber the living, which is not ideal. Offering place? What the fuck? Slab. What the hell's an offering place? That was Alt A. I've got no idea what an offering place is. That's bizarre. Okay, so we can place all of those. Now, who do we... We've got 2 more being engraved, so we won't get too excited about those. Hello, Beardster. Welcome back. We are currently reclaiming the fort that fell to the undead last week. Last week, on Monday, actually. And now we're dealing with the volcano eruption that arose from having reclaimed the site. Which is all cool. All cool. Nobody panic. Everyone stay cool. Maybe we'll get to trade with the elves. I mean, I don't know what we're going to trade with them. All we've got are spiked wooden balls, which are a little bit of a controversial subject when it comes to elves, but we'll see what we can give them. Maybe they'll like some lumps of rock. Some lovely slabs, maybe. Hey, look, we've got our first ghost put to rest, which probably means we no longer have to worry quite so hard about our haunted farm. Look at that. Lovely. And it looks like Plump Helmet production is really doing well. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, we failed to satisfy the volcano gods, which is why we're going to have to build a spectacular glass temple for them. I bet the elves loves this fort. Just sees their shit. Yeah, why not? I mean, we don't actually have any combat-effective dwarves whatsoever, so even the wooden weapon-wielding twats of the forest are going to have, somewhat of an advantage. Where are they? I don't even see them. Here they are. Why don't you guys go and wander into the magma? You might find some interesting things in there. Or just, admire the trees that still stand surrounded by magma somehow. That's pretty impressive, right? How is this... Actually, that is a good point. How is this magma... Oh, okay. No, not all of them are where I've channeled, are they? Some of them are just literally like, I don't give a fuck about magma. Why would I? I'm made of wood. Notoriously the least flammable material in the universe. Who would make a fire out of wood? The first seizure of goods with elves is free. Is it now? But honestly though, what are they going to have that I want? We've brought you some wooden weapons that you could use to fight fuck all with. We've also brought some exotic animals in cages. Yeah, alright mate. Don't really care about that. Why don't you fuck off? In fact, the more I dig, the less I want to just get out there, because it's just a space that's contaminated with elven breath. I've lost that iron. I've lost that anvil. Here it is. Just remember it's there, scoundrel. You'll see it. Somewhere vertically in line with the Morganite cluster. It's fine. Morganite cluster sounds like something you'd see in an astronomy textbook. Those wooden weapons are better than we can make right now. That's very true, Tidy. Actually, that's a very good point. They are. Food and drink. I think we still have a bit of food and drink. We should be okay for now for our kitchen. We've still got blackberries. We've got more than 100 plump helmets. Oh my. Drinks could be an issue. Yeah, we're getting low. Ah, shit. Don't cook with the wine. I mean, I know some people swear by it, but please don't cook with the wine. Okay, is nobody else getting put to rest? Is that the only ghost we had? Only Ral bothered to come back to haunt the site. It's a bit shit, isn't it? Now we can get some wood, actually. We could actually make some beds. Then again, do I really care about making wooden beds? Alright, can I order up some mechanisms? Should have done that substantially earlier than now. But of course, I didn't, because I'm an idiot. Add... mechanics, mechanisms, there we go. Repeat, please. Just start banging them out, sir. And that's all I want to see. Mechanisms, mechanisms, mechanisms. So, build bridge. How big do we want it? It doesn't need to be massive, does it? That should be big enough, right? That big will do. Let's build it back into the stone area. There we go. And then we want it raising that way? Yeah. That's the way we want it raising. Place. And we'll make it out of marble because that's the local material. Good stuff. Hello, Vizek. Hello, Dragonfire. What did I do? Oh, Yeah, that's the reclaim bug, Vizek. Exactly what it is. It would be cool if volcanoes actually erupted, but I feel like being able to force it like this is kind of cool. Then again, it's kind of annoying that you can't safely and reliably actually embark on one of these sites or reclaim them. Hello, Weirus. Welcome back. 2 vids of an hour total, but kind of fun. Yeah, no, I did this embark just to demonstrate the volcano erupting, but I fell down the rabbit hole, and now I feel like I want to try and keep them surviving. I want to try and keep them going, because we've only got 4 dwarves left, even after a migration wave. But that is to say that we might be able to get them to bring some more dwarves. Who knows? Might be able to get some more migrations coming in. Do I bother with a trade depot? Build depot. Let's just see what they've got. Worst case scenario, they've got nothing interesting and we just let them go and wait. Because I don't want to waste my chances. I want to keep them coming, and then, you know, when we get our chance, we turn on the elves. You know, if you want to eradicate a species, you don't tell them that. For fuck's sake, you've got to keep your cards close to your chest. You've got to look at them with a little daggers in your eyes, but keep the daggers out of your mouth. Vizek, does the lava keep flowing forever, or does it stop eventually? Good question. We will find out soon enough, I suppose. Or maybe we won't. I mean, we'll never find out. If it doesn't stop, we'll never know. But if it stops, we'll know. So far, it's only getting to 1s and 2s. Oh, hang on, I saw a couple of 3s there. Okay, so the level in the volcano might be creeping up. I'm not sure. But mostly it's okay for now. Mostly it's okay for now. Ah, the merchants have fucked off. Abort. We don't need a trade depot. We don't need a trade depot. We've got nothing of value there. Are there any axes left? I don't think we have an axe. Oh, there's a battle axe. F. There we go. Who can chop trees? Let's take a little look at Dwarf Therapist and see who can chop trees. We're not going to put the miner on it. Or do we? Nah. Maybe Dakost? He's our mechanic though. Mind you, we don't need him to make mechanisms forever. And we do want someone to get some wood in, don't we? Let's get him cutting down trees. Oh, that's carpentry, sorry. Wood cutting. There we go. It's almost like we waited for the elves to leave before starting to chop them down. And I promise you, that's not what I was doing. That's not what I was doing. Let's check the stocks for mechanisms. See how they're going. 4. That's pretty good numbers. I like that. If I pause his work, we should be able to get him to build that bridge. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Suspend. There we go. Let's go back up to the surface and presumably watch him put that bridge together. That'd be nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. There we go. Thank you for the poop, Curly Fries. Thank you for the poop. Don't be too hard on yourself. You've done more idiotic things. I don't know. I don't know about that. A true survivor like David Hasselhoff. Well, I may not be, but these little dwarves here are. Cogsack, Dakost, Idil, Onul and Stackwood. If they make it, well, I think they should be legendary figures. They should be known forever. But we'll see. Oh, Canasoda says the Triangle of Trouble's been invoked. Ooh, hope not. That's alright, Tidy. It's to be expected. Every now and again, when it's time to poop, we may get double poops. We may even get triple poops. Who knows? Yeah, no, Therapist says 5 dwarves, Curly Fries. Most of the people who embarked this time round got vaporised by magma because dwarves, which is a pain in the bum. Did I enable woodcutting? I did. Did they pick up the axe? I think they did. They're probably going to be chopping some trees down, right? Hello, what's this? Got an elf hanging around? Nope, that's a Mark's dwarf. What are you, You can learn more about this visitor after they chat with a local. Okay. Well, what are you doing just hanging around? You going to move in? Or are you just fucking about? There we go, there's the mechanic chopping down trees. Ideally, he would stop that and get on with doing his mechanicking, right? At least he's picked the axe up. That's important. I'm going to turn off wood cutting for him. Don't worry about it. Trust me, I'm doing it. Just trust me. You don't have to see Dwarf Therapist. If I do put you in Dwarf Therapist, you'll get left there inevitably. It always happens. It always happens. It's alright, it was a dwarf, not an elf. Calm down, sir. Everything's fine. Or it will be once we've got this bloody bridge built. Now we're back to square one, just worried about the undead. Come on. Buildy, buildy, bridgey. Has that been suspended? No, it's still active. What's going on? What's going on? Hello, Fuzzy Logic. It is a new fort, you're right. Who dis? Well, dis be the fort of Cogsack, Dakust, Idil, Onel and Stackwood. The last four surviving actual citizens and one adventurer who's come to kill monsters. Hopefully they'll be able to keep this going, because as you can see, it's getting a bit spicy. Oh, look, more ghosts. Whose ghost is this? I am the ghost of the magma, Moldath Onalatir. Ooh. He's a ghostly woe, whatever that is. Let's have a little look. Ghostly woodworker. Oh dear. Maybe that's why all the trees aren't bursting into flames from being surrounded by magma. He's got some kind of spiritual influence over them. Somehow I doubt it. Can we make a memorial slab to Moldath? That would be nice. We can. He's the top lad to be memorialised. So let's... Why are there more names available? Surely we have... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Slab, 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 slab. Hang on, why has Sibrek got a slab but not been memorialised? What's all that about? Right, no slab engraved. Etur, and then Bim, Solon, Moldath. There we go. Let's get those last 4 stones engraved. That would be ideal. And then presumably we can build one. Pop it here. In our little memorial entry walkway, of course. Why not? Alt-S, place a slab there. And then we'll use that memorial there. Lovely. And then we're going to have to put an order for more slabs down in the mason's workshop, aren't we? Aren't we? Yes, we are, scoundrel, we are. So add Alt-S, and then add Alt-S. How many do we need? Quite a few, I presume. There we go. Should be enough. Should be enough to memorialise those who have passed on. Poor bastards. Hey! And they've turned up on the other side of the magma. Boo! This is probably not going to turn out excellently. Hopefully the mountain's not too steep and they can make their way over. But let's see how our new migrants look. Oh, they look fucking stupid, standing there on a little island of usable land. What's a bunch of idiots. Well done, lads. Well done. Why don't you just... Oh, no, hang on. I spoke too soon. They're moving. Oh, here we go. Where are you going? El Migrante, where go ye? They're not moving. They're just fannying about. Let's check to see how many there were, though. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to go over to Therapist. Oh, hello. Got a notification from YouTube. Someone has commented, I am on fire. This is fine. Presumably on the embark video for this little series. Let's refresh our dwarves. Ooh la la. Mon Dieu. Zoutalor. We need to get these boys inboard. Inboard, on board. That's a migration wave of 20 dwarves, including, look at this, a fucking full-blown doctor. I'm a level 10 diagnoser and surgeon. I'm also a little dabbler at setting bones. And I'm not too bad at suturing and wound dressing. Looks like we've got ourselves a top-tier chief medical dwarf. Got a couple of plant processors here. A legendary butcher. Lovely. You get that butcher apron on and get working. We've got a spinner and a shearer. Sadly, utterly useless to us. Legendary fisher dwarf. I don't think we're going to have you doing that. Has anybody brought anything military to the table? Hello. What have we got here? Look at this boy. He's already in the fortress. 4 notable kills. Covena wing-branded, the howling creature. A human, a goblin, and another goblin. Very nice. But these lads, 10 kills. 5 goblins, 5 dwarves. Ooh. That's very much a 50-50. 10 dwarves, Oh dear. I take it dwarf on dwarf wars are a thing, right? Killed a shade wraith? What are you? Look at you go. 5 dwarves, 5 humans. Okay. I've seen a lot of people killing other dwarves here. This is slightly concerning. But it does mean we could get to start a viable military relatively quickly. We've got a head start. Hello, Havad27. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I missed you there in chat. You must have been sitting there unacknowledged for so long. How sad. Back when I was still talking about spooky magma ghosts. Spooky, scary magma ghost doesn't send shivers down your spine because it's pretty warm. Let's have a look. Boom, boom, boom. Curly Fries giving over the deets. Mm-hmm. Could be goblins who kidnap dwarves. That could be actually, yeah. And they might be necro dwarves. That makes sense. They could be some kind of undead dwarf. So, we need to get these 20 people into our fortress, don't we? That's an important fact. So, let me just go back to the labours screen. We won't spend too long ogling at our new arrivals. Let's go back to the game and see about getting them indoors. So maybe we need to do like a back door up here, right? Get our miner coming up and doing another entrance. I feel like having 3 open entrances into the fortress is just fucking insane. But still, let's do it. DI. Let's get our... No, don't do the rival. Whoop. Hello? Poop part? What's going on? We're in Dwarf Therapist. We're out of Dwarf Therapist, sorry. What's happening? What's going on, man? Explain yourself, Fuzzy Logic. Come on. You can't just poop everywhere. Let's have a look. Cult time. That's right. We should get them worshipping the first 2 migration waves, I think. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Do the channel points come through for you, scoundrel? What do you mean by that, Tidy? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by channel points. Like the ones you spend when doing Namey. Because you can do an exclamation mark Namey in chat and it'll put you in a list for getting a dwarf named after you. That's a thing. I don't get channel points though. Not for my channel. I get them for other people's channels. Claycree, yeah, you can have a minor metalsmith or craft dwarf. Not a problem. Not a problem. Boom, 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 boom. 7 redemptions? Holy shit. So there's quite a few in there. I had better get on with taking a look. But first, let's get these bad boys in the fortress, because if we don't have any dwarves in the fort, it's not going to be any good for naming people, is it? So, if we do this, and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 floors. And I'm going to set to priority 1. Get that dug out. Get that dug out, sir. Come on. And then, of course, we need to dig like a little snaky wakey entrance tunnel. That's what I'm going to do. Do a little room here, and then we do a little snaky wakey backdoor tunnel that will allow all of the new migrants. Those are all stairs. Shit. Don't panic. I noticed. I know you're all sitting there face palming. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've caught it before you've caved your head in. Here we go. Do a little sneaky weaky back door into the fortress, which is going to get sealed up relatively soon. I had to put it there, didn't I, where it was one thing further away. Don't tell me that's a dead dwarf on the mountainside. Please. Please, no dead dwarf. Nilan Querenmaki's mangled corpse. Okay, it's one of our original embark. Don't worry. Everybody stop panicking. I know how you love to panic, but just for now, let it go. Let it go. Right, are our miners coming up? He's picked up the order by the look of it. It's flashing. Here we go. Lovely. Do I really need to make it 3 wide all the way up? If it's only going to be... I don't, do I? Let's DX that. We'll make it 3 wide up that far. And then... all I've got to do is come up to there. And then go down to there. Bosh. That's all good. And then we go up to here. And we can also remove these because they're superfluous. There we go. And we can easily stop that thing up with a wall at the end and traps everywhere. It'll be great. And it'll be dug out much quicker. Because we only have 1 miner. Although that may not carry on forever. because if we can get a couple more picks into play, we might do pretty well for ourselves. We may do pretty well for ourselves. Let's have another look at chat. Curly Fries wants a fighter. I'm going to open up the interface for naming people. Well, the list anyway, the list of namey people. Go to here and say community. Channel points. There we go. Manage rewards. And then review requests queue. 8 requests. My god, I missed all those. It's a good job that the mods can actually see these as well. Otherwise, you guys may have been waiting forever. Okay, so just going to quickly... I've got that open now. So the list is there for me to see. People will get their namies. Let's just get these boys in. And then once that's done, we're all good. We're all good. And hopefully able to get our food processing underway. I'll leave him digging. Let's go and have a quick look. What's going on down here? Cool. That's our dining area, or at least... Well, it's not our dining areas, it's just our food processing zone. How's the farm coming along? Not optimally, I would say. Ooh, it's a good idea if we go to the kitchen and let's stop them from cooking plump helmets. Bosh. There we go. Everything else, fine. Just don't cook plump helmets. Thank you very much. And let's put up a temporary still in here, shall we? Should we put a temporary still in here? BWL. That can go in there. Bosh. Make it out of ash logs. Why not? It's going to be removed sooner rather than later once this is all turned into growing space. Oh, an ambush. Okay. As long as it remains down here, I'm happy. It's another one of those amphibian people. It's another amphibian man. Guys, I don't know who you're hoping to ambush, but last time you were fended off by troglodytes. And that is not what you would call top-tier combat strats. If you can't manage some troglodytes, then you are not fending off even unarmed dwarves. Because now we've got, what, 25 dwarves? It's possible for me to do the Cryptbeards rush. And no shit-tier monsters like you are going to get away with it. Let me tell you, you're going to get done for. We need to get that steel anvil in, because it's valuable. Mind you, the iron anvil's also valuable, and is it still there? Can't see it. It looks like it may have melted. That's disappointing, considering the trees don't melt. What the hell's this? Oh, that's the mason's workshop, isn't it? Full of slabs, ready to be made into memorials. Ah, dear. Speaking of slabs, let's check to see if our ghost is ready to be dismissed. Have they done all the slabs? No. No, barely done any of them. That's probably mainly due to the fact that we haven't had the slabs made yet. Oh no. Oh no, they've made a number of slabs. Just got to make one more. And then, in fact, we don't need to make one more. Bosh, there we go, cancel that. And now presumably somebody will come up and do the important stuff. Look! Look! Everybody look! The magma in the corridor is evaporating faster than it can be deposited. This is a good sign. This is a very good sign. I like it. That is the way. Aha, aha, I like it. Go away with your silly ambushes. Oh, hang on, that doesn't look like a... No, it's an amphibian man, a troglodyte, another amphibian man. They're having their own little war against the troglodytes down here. I mean, technically we've opened up these caverns, but seeing as the stairs down there are currently just being swamped with flowing magma, I don't feel like it's truly accessible. I feel like saying it's accessible is somewhat of an overstatement. Right, needs architecture. Oh, they can't. The people can't get to the wagon, and we don't have a dining hall. So what I need to do, I've just realised why our migrants aren't even attempting to get in. We need to put a table in. We don't have any tables. Arse candles. Okay, we need to go down to our mason's workshop and order up a table. I can't wait until we can have a manager. Hang on, mason's workshop. I hear chat going wild. Bear with me. There's a table. Should probably order a chair up with that as well, shouldn't I? Add chair. There we go, back to the surface. Let's have a look at chat. Oh, Curly Fries. Gifting subs. Thank you very much. Lucky old Clay Cree. I see Australian solidarity there. I see you're both looking out for each other in chat, and that's good. That's good. That's nice. It's good to see. Maybe someone poop him so he sees Tidy's message. What's this? Oh, you mean the namey thing? Yeah, that's alright. Don't worry. We'll get namies. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It'll happen. Scoundrel hates chat today. We're basically elves to him. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ignore you, but there's a lot to manage here. There's a lot to keep on top of. If we want to get this fortress into a position where it can develop a history to be trodden back over and told as a fun story, I think we need to pay a little bit of attention, right? A little bit of attention. Masterwork jokes made in our memory. Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. If you were elves, of course, you'd get murdered. Let's keep going, catching up. Just as the tunnel was finished, Claycree stands up for God Save the Queen. How does he still miss the message? What did I miss? Tidy, 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 tidy. Tidy, tidy, tidy. Let's wait till he digs it first. I also think these guys can make it. There's no meeting area since the wagon got burnt. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, I figured it out. I mean, much as it was lovely of you to point it out to me, I did figure it out. I managed it. I done it. I'm a big boy. Wow, clever man. That's me. Let's put a table down here. BT Bosch. One marble table. In it goes. Lovely. Let's get our petitions. The Guild of Hills has many members in Cryptbeards, do you though? And now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the guild hall designated for a farmers' guild. Do you approve this request? I've got a lot on my plate, guys. I mean, are you going to start getting antsy if I don't actually construct the guild hall quickly enough? I'm going to approve, but if you guys start fucking with me about this, I'm going to get really quite salty. Has that chair been built? It has. There we go. Chair, table, fantastic. Make it into a meeting hall. Oh, wait a minute. I only have to make it a meeting zone, don't I? It doesn't have to be a dining room. So if I go into the main corridor here, we'll say I for a zone. Just bosh there. Lovely. We're going to make it a meeting hall. That's a hospital. Meeting hall is M. Of course it is. Bang. There we go. And then everybody should run in and be cool, right? Or does it actually need to be... No, here they come, charging in. They brought pets with them. Am I going to have to get rid of pets again? Here they come, look, here come our boys and girls. Ah, just in time for my favourite piece of music to start. This had better not be a request for a farmers' guild. Maury Blanche Blizzards wishes to reside in Cryptbeards for the purpose of eradicating monsters. Do you approve this request? I do. I do approve. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to eradicate monsters in our fortress. We appreciate it. You won't get paid, but, you know, we'll let you live here. It'll be fine. Ah, ghost dancing in the magma. It is. It's having a little old frolic, isn't it? He's having a frolic. Come on. The game seems to be saving a lot more than it used to. I think Ocelot may well have taken some precautionary settings changes when he gave me this lot. I think it's good. I think it's good. Right. Now they're all in, we can start doing names. So, I'm afraid the initial embark people, I'm going to leave with their dwarven names because, frankly, they're legendary lads. They've brought this place back from the brink. So, we're going to sort by migration wave, and everybody who wants one can have one from the new arrivals. There's 20 of them, so there's plenty. I doubt there's more than 20 people in chat right now. And only 8 people have requested names. So, Curly Fries, I believe... Barotrauma was a bit of fun. Me and Chunky were playing it with just the two of us, and it wasn't... I mean... It was pretty difficult to actually get anything done, but we started to get the idea of what was needed. We had to go and retrieve an alien artifact, and just getting down there was a fucking major effort. Anyway, Curly Fries said they wanted a Do you want to wait until after? The Dead Walk. Hide while you still can. Oh, great. Yep, the point at which we open up the fortress is the point at which zombies arrive. Ideal. Should we wait to see if the fortress survives before we start naming people? Should we? Should we? Hello, Darren Sullivan. Welcome back. Please name one for me. The Sequiad. The Sequiad? Sequiad? I'm going to guess that. Tidy, we don't have any fucking gates. This is the problem. We opened up to, like... Oh, hang on. Let's unpause this. Let's go downstairs. We've got this bad boy here, which cannot be closed because, annoyingly, it has neither a lever nor has it been constructed. It's time to put some walls in, I think. Let's give it a go. B, capital C, W. Here we go, and I want it there. Bosh. Wall. In. We're going to make it out of marble because it's close. Bang. Done. Go up here. Where do we want our wall? Is anybody still coming through? Oh, God. Please be pets. Got a piglet. Got a keet. Got a gosling. And we've got a bull calf. Well, I think we could probably just put a wall somewhere here. A dwarf can walk over them, can't they? Let's put a wall in at the end. But if the zombies get a bit close, we'll see what we can do about that. Marble. Okay. Let's unpause, see what happens. I'm going to watch. Where are the zombos? Pause again. Everybody get... There's a dead body up here. It's Noodle McTP. It's one of the initial embark people. Maybe we will be able to reclaim some of these bodies and get them properly put into coffins. Who knows? I'm surprised some of them haven't started haunting us already. I mean, we've got ghosties. Is this guy actually coming up to do the job? Nope. He's just fannying around in the corridor, being a pain in the arse, as one does in these scenarios. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why the fuck wouldn't you? Is anybody coming up to do this job, or are you all just waiting for the zombies to pour in? I'm guessing it's option 2. Right, is this wall getting done? Are they already in? Oh my God. A human I don't like the way the word elite is sitting there. Human elite. Oh, hello, I've noticed you're all peasants. Why don't you get out of my way or I'll cut you apart? Huh? Does that sound good to you? It sounds good to me. Okay, so, basically they came straight in. Hopefully that guy we brought to start fighting monsters is an absolute legend. That would be amazing. But I feel like probably not. Build a wall, says Tidy. I went for building a wall, but unfortunately they moved a little bit quicker. What message did I was already building. We didn't get the steel anvil. I'm almost 100% certain we didn't get the steel anvil. Hello, Salford Sal. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. As you see, things are looking a little bit perilous. I feel like we are not going to be having a happy ending here. However, oh look, the ghosts are getting really antsy. Bim Rovodzozak. He's looking at the little workshop going, why haven't you engraved my name? Oh, sorry. Why haven't you engraved my name? Ooh. Don't worry. If anyone survives after this, there's going to be an intense engraving session. You'll get there. Okay, so who have we got here? Is this one of ours or one of theirs? It's a human crossbowman. The Gustum Sable Mystery. Let's have a little look at him. See what kind of a guy he is. Can I do that? Am I allowed to see this man? No, apparently not. The game refuses to show me who he is. Now? A medium-sized creature prone to great ambition. His right upper leg is cut open. His left lower arm is cut open. His wavy, greasy hair is extremely long. He has a very narrow chin. His teeth are gapped. His extremely tall ears have nearly fused lobes. He has a clear voice. His nose bridge is somewhat concave. His slightly thin, irised brown eyes are slightly wide set. His hair is white. His skin is raw umber. His eyebrows are slightly low. Oh well, Nothing too exciting to see there, but I feel like even with this guy defending us, old Zon the Spear Dwarf, let's have a look for him in Dwarf Therapist. Is he one of our... Hello? Zon, where are you? I don't see anybody called Zon. That's slightly concerning. They just haven't been petitioned in, apparently. Because we've got Maury here and Idil. Presumably you're one of those? Okay, well that wall is obviously not going to get finished anytime soon, so we need to put up some kind of fight. So what I'm going to do is go over to the military screen and have a little look at who we've got here. Have you brought an axe with you to the fortress? Doesn't say. Let's go to the labour screen, have a little look at your equipment list. No axe? No axe. What about your equipment list? Let's have a little look. No axe. None of you have brought axes. Brilliant. Okay, who's good at unarmed fighting? None of you. So you've all thought, let's all train up to use these weapons, and then brought none of them. Good. 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 That's exactly what we're looking for. Dear oh dear. Tidy says Cryptbeards Rush. What do we reckon? Is it going to work? The job app mentioned the employer had weapons. Oh, I see what you mean. The job. Ah, yes. For them to turn up to the fortress. For a second, I thought you were talking about dwarf therapists saying they had weapons, which I was like, really? Where? Please let it be true. And then, no, it wasn't. Okay, so I feel like we need to just get a military unit together and get them to charge the aggressors, right? So M, we're going to create a squad. We're going to give them no particular uniform because we don't have anything to put them in. And then we need to have a look and see who we can put in. I'm going to go back over to a fortress so you can see, but I'm also going to have a little peeky over here. I'm going to sort by kills, and we're just going to put the people with the most kills in, I think. One of them would be the fucking doctor, wouldn't he? I wonder if he's just a really bad doctor. Well, his stats say he's not. Maybe he's just too enthusiastic. Maybe he's a highly experimental doctor, that's possible. So we're going to put... I thought he was called Sigun Dodekakill, but he's actually called Sigun Dodokskikill. And he's got 11 kills, 5 dwarves, 5 goblins and a shade wraith. I think a man who's killed a shade wraith probably gets to go in first, right? Gets to be the guy. So Sigun, where are you, Sigun? Sigun, the shearer. That's very modest of you. I mean, you're a qualified surgeon. Okay. What about Erith? Erith Azrakel. You can go in too. Where's he gone? Erith. There we go. Cheesemaker. Okay. Interesting. Moral. We want Moral. There he is, the Fisher Dwarf. Sure, if that's what you're doing these days, that's fine. And how about Toulon, the farmer? Yes. Toulon Zongaglem. Right, they've, between them, got 41 kills. Let's go and put the next one in, who's got 9, taking the total kills of our military up to 50. They're called Zephon. Zephon Asenkesham. Where's Zephon? Show me the Zephon. There he is, a trapper. At least a profession somewhat in line with killing things. And then we want Datan, who only has 2 kills to his name. Oh, sorry, Dastot. Dastot has 5 kills. That's Datkost. Dastot, is that him? Dastot Ralabzam? Yep, you're going in. Number 8 is going to be Datan Olonabar. Where are you, Datan? Datan? There he is, bang. And that leaves 2 spaces open, which means... Fuck it, let's put Moral and Sodal in, because... Why not? Is it Sodal? Sodal, there we go. We've got a full unit of all the people who've killed before in the fortress. Let's hope they'll do it again. The Inky Controls. Are you ready, Inky Controls? I feel like you may have a tall order up against you. Squads, attack. If you wouldn't mind, I would like you to move. Everybody move. Where's the cursor? There it is. I want you to move to here. And then, presumably, you'll see anyone who comes to attack, and everything will be fine. Also, while we're thinking about it, let's go to the military screen, set an alert, and get everybody who's not in the Inkies into here. Oh, hello, we've got some bolts being fired. Interesting. Let's have a look and see how that spear dwarf did. Ooh, shit. Oh, hello, he's got gauntlets on. It looks like his armour's sending stuff off. Deflecting stuff, that's good. I've been wounded. That's very annoying. The spear dwarf bites the human swordsman ruined zombie in the lower body. That's a turn up. Normally zombies are the ones doing the biting, but this guy... Oh, the zombie's wearing a bronze mail shirt. Okay, I'm seeing that the bolts are flying in and hitting, but he's not... Oh, he's lost control of his spear. Shit. Okay, the spear dwarf is not going to do well on their own, but fingers crossed our lads can come in and get some stuff done. Uh-oh. I'm seeing a lot of running away. I'm seeing some bone material flying off, and they've killed everybody. Shit. Oh no, there's some form of combat still taking place around here. What's this? Let's have a little look at the reports. Swords dwarf is fighting. The Swords dwarf stands up. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. The Swords dwarf misses the human elite crossbowman ruined zombie. The flying silver bolt strikes the Swords dwarf in the lower body, tearing the muscle and tearing the guts through the pigtail cloak. The Swords dwarf looks sick. You would do with torn guts, wouldn't you? The silver bolt has lodged firmly in the wound. Help! Save me! How fragile we are! Ah, no! Death is all around us. The horror? The horror! This is truly horrifying. Sigun Clasp Whirl is really dead. I cannot give in to sadness. Death is all around us. The horror? Help! Save me! Death is all around us. The horror! Help! Save me! Help! Save me! There we go. That's then followed by that's my vomit retch noise. Anyway, it looks like we've lost our first military wave. Let's do a quick check. If we go over to Dwarf Therapist, we'll soon know. We had 26 adult dwarves, 0 children and 0 vulnerable babies. And now, if we go over to our squad screen, we can do a little refresh. Oh my god, they weren't even in the squad. We've now got 20 dwarves. Oh my heavens above. Idil's still alive though, the one with 9 kills. Look at him. He was a hammer dwarf. Not anymore. Oh wait, no, look, the Inky Control still have 3 members alive. Hello? What gives? Why only 3? Excuse me. 10 dwarves. This guy's killed a human. And a named goblin as well. Hello? What about you? Who've you killed? Stozu Fiendcrest the human in 256. Well, it's is that this year? It's 303. That doesn't seem right. Okay, you did that killing a long time ago. I thought maybe they'd done someone in our fortress, but no. No, 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 no. Let's see how many invaders we've actually got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear. If only the ghosts would rise up. If only the ghosts would come and fight from our side. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely. Can of Soda says, also, Scoundrel M, you're into ghostly stuff, right? Picked up a game called Hellsign a little while ago, and it's this neat idea of you basically being a more militant version of one of those ghost hunters on TV. Sort of like an Exorcist kind of affair or something like that. Sounds interesting. I like a bit of a spookum. I like a bit of spookums. The chat has doubled, says Curly Fries. I don't know how many people are in chat. I can't see the numbers. I'll check later. Is it still cannibalism, says Beardster, if you eat a zombie of the same species? I think so, Weirus. I think so. It's still the same species as you, even if it has been raised from the dead. It's more like a template added than a straight species or class. Salford Sal is more grossed out by eating zombies than cannibalism. That's true. Although maybe if they are desert zombies, they may have jerkified and the flesh had turned to jerky, which may be quite tasty. I mean, you never know. And hopefully never will. Just meat with a bit of tang is all, says Beardstar. The maggots mean it's tasty? No. You wander around houses with an EMF reader looking for ectoplasm, then someone throws a couch at you and you shoot the ghost with a shotgun. Oh, okay. Is it a special shotgun, or are these specially vulnerable ghosts with shotgun things? Zomberky, says Harold Beaver. Oh, Harold Beaver? Harold Beaver, yes, Zomberky. I got confused for a second, couldn't read. Like that tofurkey, but made of zombie, it's good. I like my mummy's teriyaki style. Ooh, imagine that. Imagine there was some kind of desert culture where their funereal rites involved being sort of like marinated in honey, and then your corpse just wanders out into the desert and comes back delicious. We're not dead yet, Curly Fries. It's getting there, though. It's getting there. Bonus protein, that's right. A little bit of extra wiggle flavour. You need normal ammo to kill the ghouls trying to eat you. Oh, I see, in the game. I was getting confused for a second there. I thought we were talking about the old DF. Right, let's go back and let's add some more people to the squad, because we can. The leader died. You know what? We're just going to have to... If I sort by migration wave quickly in Dwarf Therapist, I can just make sure we don't put any of the golden 4 in. Okay, so it's... you know what? I'm going to do it from in Dwarf Therapist. You, assigned to squad, Inky controls. Yeah. Bemble, you're going in. There we go. Serol, you're going in. Lovely. Locum, you're going in. There we go. Maury, you're going in. Ineligible. Ineligible for military. What? Mosus, Ral, assigned to squad. There we go. Sarvesh, assigned to squad. Boom. Commit the changes. And then we go into here. We should see them in the military screen. Yes. Okay. Everybody get back into action. If you wouldn't mind, my lovely little military dwarves. Can we... They're running away. Or are they just getting bored? Okay, this is not looking too bad. So construction suspended. Let's unsuspend these constructions and then put the burrow just there so they can continue the construction. This is possible gold. And then we go up. Hang on, are there any zombos in the corridor? Let's just quickly check. What's that? Donkey foal, that's fine. Don't mind a donkey foal. Happy with that. Oh, hello, there was something there. That is a gosling. That's okay. Happy with a gosling. Has this been suspended? No. So let's add it to the burrow quickly and hope that they close it off. Cool. Okay, we're going back down here. We're unpausing. Hopefully, good things will happen. I don't know why they ran out of the building, but I'm bloody glad they did. Where are you going? You've got to get more... Oh, he's come back in! You... Kara Aluken. Human swordsman. Kara Windy Oaks. Surely you're, on our side, right? Looks through the list. No. But we do have... He's only one of them. There's only one of them. And our boys have charged in with the old-fashioned Cryptbeards rush, and one of them's crawling away. Something's run out of the gates. All of our military are dead. Shit. And they've just tagged someone in. What the fuck is this? How many dwarves we've got left alive? 13. Excellent. Right, let's just quickly check that no one's coming in from the upper gate. Has anyone gone to seal that off? Maybe if I put a wall here, it will get built quickly enough. Let's make it out of diorite that's right next to it, shall we? Rather than marble that's 17 squares away. That makes sense. And we also need to add it to the burrow, don't we? So W, burrow, remove these things over here. Let's ignore the dead cat and dog. And then we paint in that. Somebody please go and sort that out as soon as you can. And then we go down to the ground floor again. And have they come fully in, or are they just sort of hanging around a bit? They're going. They're going. They're going. They're going so fast. I'm almost certain that these stairs have already been contaminated by undead filth. But we'll see. Got cats. Oh, hello. No, they're cautiously advancing. What was that guy doing? Why did you come up to... What? I came up to get my cat. Dwarves suspended construction of wall. Construct building forbidden area. What on earth are you fucking talking about? I've definitely not forbidden it. Right, if you decide to stand outside, B, C, W. Just put the fucking wall in. Okay, it's cool, it's cool. Someone will be up in a sec. Unsuspend. Okay, watch, watch, watch. Please, somebody come fix this shit. Quickly, quickly. Get your ass upstairs to build that wall. Oh, build it, build it, build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. You lovely suicidal maniac. Onal, we will remember you. Oh no, he's one of the brave embarkers. He's one of the initial crew. Okay, we're losing somebody important here. But that's okay. I don't see any monsters here. This construction is just inactive. Could get built. Oh, you know, come, get out of here. Ah, how many dwarves we got left alive? 13 dwarves left alive. Let me have a little look at chat here. Let me catch up quickly. Uh-oh, says Wyrus. Zalasur says, he built the wall at what cost? The cost of his own life, the ultimate cost. He gave the ultimate sacrifice. His own ass. And the rest of his body, frankly. Well, this has certainly distilled the population, hasn't it? Everybody's just fuck off, would you? They're all coming down this way. Are they leaving? They're leaving. Are they getting spooked out? Don't chase the cat round the corner, you'll see all the dwarves. Just fuck off. Everybody fuck off. Get out of here. Go on. Shoot. Shoo, you undead bastards. They keep coming back in. What's drawing their attention back? Is it this guy sort of half dead? Come on. No, 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 no. Ah, yeah. Chase them away. The others aren't going to be so easily chased away, are they? Farts. Who's this guy? Kara Windy Oaks, the inky something. Stability of Rippers. Oh, quite the name. Quite the name. Okay, okay. Right, what we need to do is just suspend that for a second so no one attempts to run round there. Let them all wander off for a minute so they get bored because they can't apparently see round the corner here. Fuck off, what are you? A human elite what? Crossbowman ruined zombie. Cheeky fucker. Stay away. Don't come near our boys. Get out. Get out. All of you get out. What? Are they nicking shit? Are they just coming in to steal stuff? What are you doing? Moses Begin Tower, you are an idiot. Apparently he was partially dead, but let's not get him into the action. Let's say squad. No, no. Okay, he's in. He's in. He's being a little bit of a dickhead. And yep, he got fucked. As you do when you're being quite that level of fucking dickhead. I mean, maybe we could build a wall here. Don't charge in, you spam-handed wankhammer. Okay, let's calm down. Take a look at this guy. He's not currently got any jobs. He's just decided to go round there, probably because that's space is inside the burrow still, isn't it? So let's stop that. Hope to God he turns round. There we go. Let's also go upstairs a bit. Let's also go upstairs a bit. And remove the burrow designation there. Lovely. Just what we were hoping for. Oh, the fires have started again. Oh, amazing. Perfect. That's what we want. Apologies to any of our Australian viewers if that's a little bit too soon. But hey, it's not my fault. That's Dwarf Fortress, baby. Okay, come on. Everybody get round. Oh, my phone's going off. Okay, they've all fucked off. This is good. They're coming back in? No, just pottering around outside. That's fine for now. So, build, construction, wall, doot doot doot. There we go. That's too big. Undo. There we go. Undooted. And then we'll put that there. And we will make it out of the closest material, which is, of course, marble. Not the other stuff. Okay, somebody build that shit. No, 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 no. Go away. Go away, you little gits. Okay, we need to add it to the burrow before we can do anything with it. So, let's do this. Don't worry, chat. I'll look over in a second. I'll figure it out in a second. I don't know if we're going to have enough dwarves to do all the namings after this. Jesus, build that wall. Well, I mean, Jesus, don't build the wall. That's not what we're expecting from you. Oh, no, 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 no! It's alright, he turned around. He turned around. He turned around. Have they suspended the job? Ooh. No, neither job's suspended. We just got to wait. They don't seem to want to come in this deep. I hope they're not raising our... what's this? A human hammerman corpse. Oh, don't come in, don't come in! Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it. The inner sanctum has been penetrated. We are in dire straits. Everybody panicking, or is it all good? Nah, they're flooding in. Although they appear to be flooding into the wrong parts of the fortress. They're eating all our food. How rude. What a cheek. They don't seem to realise we're all sort of cowering away down here. How many fortress denizens left? 6. We're down to 6. Okay, so far, so ineffective. It's really not working, is it? Then again, I mean, we could always try the reclaim once more, or we could look for a fresh site. It'll be over soon. You're right, Tidy. You're right. The only monster I see here is Scoundrel, says Clay Creek. I don't think I could be called responsible for any of this. Oh, hello. Is everybody dead? It looks like the cat's in amongst the pigeons. How many dwarves do we have remaining? 1 dwarf left. Cogsack. Old Cogsack. Let's find Cogsack and see where he's gone, shall we? You. Citizens. Cogsack. Where are you, Cogsack? Hiding down here. Clever move. The miner, of course. Who's he got with him? A Marks dwarf who's attending a meeting. Okay. So, are you guys... will they survive? I mean, there's enough food here. If the siege gets bored and wanders off before he dies, there's an incredibly slim chance that he will survive and the fortress will go on. What do we reckon? Anyone believe? Anybody believe? I doubt it. Then I saw her face. It had been ripped off. No, here they come. Look, they're all over our boys. These 2 brave lads cowering in the corridor. Oh, Mark's dwarf, you say? I forgot about that. Doesn't look like he's actually good enough to take zombies out. Aim for the head! Go for the eyes, boo. Oh, no, and double no. Yeah, we're going to see the final moments of this fortress. The last person left is a petitioner who came to fight, and... scene, he says, looking into the microphone instead of the camera. Scene! So there we go. Second attempt at this fortress. Very much a failure. There were moments when it could have been turned around. There were moments, but it didn't really work. Claycree says, reclaim the shithole. Who wants to reclaim? Darren Sullivan and Salford Sal both believed, perhaps naively. But, I mean, if you believe enough, maybe you could all clap your hands and bring the fairy back to life. We'll do another reclaim. What do we reckon? What do we reclaim? Oh, should I do a poll? Let's do a poll. That's probably a good way to gauge things, isn't it? If I go into my streaming settings, I'll do Twitch dashboard, Jesus Christ, it's 2 in the morning. Okay, the day's apparently just gone. Let's manage this poll here, and we'll say new poll. Reclaim or new sites? Question mark. There we go. I've spelt site wrong. S-I-T-E, not S-I-T-I. Citre. New Citre. New site. Hang on. Oh, I can't type for some reason. New site. Reclaim. Oh, hello. What's that? Some got a notification. Oh, thank you very much, Curly Fries. Ooh, putting his money where his mouth is. Actually dropping bits over the idea. Well, much as it tempts me to make this an incredibly corrupt democracy and allow people to wave their finances around, as it happens IRL, maybe this is a fantasy land after all, so maybe we can pretend it's actually proper. So here we go. I've put the poll up in chat. You should be able to see it at the top of your chat window. If you're on your phone, it might not work. I've had it not work for me before, but do your best, see what happens. We've had 2 votes cast so far. 4. 3 for Reclaim, 4 for Reclaim, 1 for New Site, 5 for Reclaim, 1 for New Site. The new sites are really going to have to try hard if they want their way. It looks like it's all over. It's all calmed down. 6 currently voting for a Reclaim, 1 voting for a new site. Is it 7? Is that all we've got watching? Mind you, maybe all the people we have watching who are currently able to vote. Oh, hello, somebody's gone for a new site now. It's 2 to 6. The time has not quite expired. Is somebody shouting for me? Nope. Nobody's shouting for me. Anyway, YouTubers, I'm going to leave you on the edge of your seat. I'm going to stop recording for a second and let this poll play out. Oh, it's already finished. Reclaim 1. So I'll stop the recording now and then we'll restart once we're ready to reclaim. Okay, YouTubers? Bye for now.